Hello everybody, this is going to be my little review of the Ruger LCR and 357 Magnum. I've had this gun for a few months, and I bought this primarily for a backpacking / camping gun, but it also doubles as a self-defense weapon from day-to-day carry if I choose to use it that way. My mom has shot it. My wife is planning on shooting it. My mom really liked it, shooting 38s out of it, because it has the Hogue mono grip with the gel pad right here. It absorbs a lot of the recoil, and it sits very nicely in your hand. You can really get your hand around that thick grip. Something I might do is get the boot grip at some point, and the boot grip is a smaller grip made by Hogue for the LCR. One of the things I did was put on a Meprolite night sight for the front sight. So that's a tritium night sight, which I don't have on any of my other pistols, but this one, if I'm going to bring camping and backpacking, I wanted to be able to see it at night. I do own one other revolver, but it's a 454, and that is for defense against grizzly or moose when I'm up in the moose country during moose mating season. This one I bought primarily for well, the two-legged predators, but as well, I mean, you could use it for black bear, but if you're using your brain and camping smart, you don't have to worry about black bear. So that's what I hope to do. But some of the holsters that I bought, I'll show you those in a minute. I'm going to run this through here and let the solvent sit. I've only shot it a few times, but I like to keep it clean if I'm going to be storing it away. Like I said, my mom has shot it, and she decided that she wanted to go get one. And I figured I'd do this review because it's always fun to check out and see what other people the other people's experience have been with certain things. Things that I really like about this gun are the trigger. The trigger is amazing. It is so smooth, and if you're not slapping the trigger, but you're instead making it a smooth press, you're going to be right on. I mean, the trigger really lets off smooth, and it is a long trigger pull. It is a revolver, and it's double action only, but it's very nice. This has the polymer, I guess you call it the lower. This is stainless steel up here. Now the difference between the 357 and the 38 Special is that the 38 Special comes with the aluminum up top, and this one has the stainless steel. Some of the holsters that I have that I'll show you in a minute are the Safe Packer made by Wilderness Tactical, and that attaches to the hip belt on my pack, and then this sits down in it. 525 Donuts has a review of the Safe Packer for his Glock 17 that he uses. For pocket carry, this is a little too big for me. If you want a pocket gun, I don't know about the boot grip. It might work. Like I said, I don't have the boot grip, but it'd be nice to have. But with this Hogue mono grip, oh, the grip's not on there. With the Hogue mono grip, it's a little big for the pocket. You need a really big pocket, or else that thick grip is going to kind of be visible from the side. Let's see, so let me show you. I do have a pocket holster, which I can use in a coat. This is the Blackhawk size 3. Bought the Crossbreed Snap Slide, which is still being broken in. Pretty good. I like wearing this if I'm wearing it around the house, or I guess if I'm out for a walk if I choose to carry the LCR. I do have the trademark Super Tuck. This was one of the blemish sales they had, and this is the horse hide. This is good. It needs to be broken in. It's just barely broken in. And I've also got your standard, whatever they are, 15 bucks, 16 bucks paddle holster. So, yeah, the front sight I replaced with the Meprolite. I'm really glad I did that because I wanted to be able to see at night when I'm using it. This, as far as maintenance, is pretty much like any other revolver. The only differences are there's these torque screws. There's one here, and where's the other one? Maybe that's the only one. But you need to check those according to the manual. Make sure that they're tightened down. And I don't know exactly the size of the torque screw, but I figured if it ever appears loose, I would just bring it over to a gunsmith and have him check it out. Maybe put some Loctite on it. Cleaning this gun's real easy. The cylinder has a really nice finish on it, and it's like, I know you're not going to be able to see it on here, but it's almost like there's little lines. It's very smooth, kind of like a Teflon almost. And I know some of the trigger parts on the inside are coated with Teflon to make it exceptionally smooth. You can shoot full house 357s out of this, and I mean hot loads. I have some buffalo boar that I've shot out of it. I also have, I think, the Hornady is even hotter than those, and not a problem out of this. It really doesn't hurt your hand. It's a lot of muzzle blast, but it's not painful. Let that dry for a second. The ammo that I use, I got a few different kinds here. By the way, I keep the ammo separate from the gun. This is the Buffalo Bore, and this is meant for reduced recoil, reduced muzzle flash, 357 Magnum. I believe that's 158 grain, but don't quote me on that. But I bought this, especially if you're planning on using this, maybe shooting at night. You don't want to go blind, you also don't want to go deaf. So, that's a semi-jacketed hollow point. This is some of the lowest recoiling stuff. This is 38 Special Federal Nyclad in a hollow point. It's a nylon coated bullet, and Federal makes the Nyclad. This is the Hornady XTP, I believe it is. And this has the little, I don't know if that's polymer, insert into the bullet itself. This is powerful stuff, and that's what I'd be carrying when I'm camping. And that's my review of the Ruger LCR. Go buy it.